Hello, this is Stephen Burns, and this is in relationship to my beginning students' first assignment on compositing several images using layers. And I'm going to be using, for this tutorial, 3 images, and you should be familiar with these already because I've actually done this with you in class, and the use of layers. Now remember, the key to mastering Photoshop is mastering selections, and that selections and masks are exactly the same thing. The goal is to replace what's inside these monitors with this, which is boring here, with something a little bit more exciting. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to my Windows menu, Arrange, and Tile, and that way you get to see everything right next to one another. I'm going to start with the larger monitor. I'm going to replace the more colorful image into the larger monitor, which is going to be this shot of the sunset. I'm going to double click here on the darker bar to cascade this temporarily. And remember, the move tool is a tool that most of my students forget about because it means you have to do something. Select the move tool, click and hold, drag it on top of the computer shot here, and it will place it into a new layer right on top. Now, Photoshop is a memory hog, so get rid of this one if you want to conserve on memory. Okay, so let's go to my layers, open this up there you are. Let's go ahead and put it side by side, and you get to see your actual sunset sitting on top. So let's go ahead and pull this out and actually go ahead and put that into a tab, consolidating tabs. Remember, when you first thing, the professional way of working in Photoshop is to duplicate your original layer. So Command or Control J. Okay, we'll duplicate this, and the goal is to put this one, the top image, into this monitor. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our free transform command, Control or Command T, and if I hit Control minus, remember Command for the Mac, Control for the PC, and I can see the bounding box because the image is physically larger than the document size. Holding Shift and Alt or Shift and Option, bring it down smaller. Place it next to the monitor, and Control plus. Fill the screen with your subject matter. And let's go ahead and double click this. In fact, if I hit the Tab key, it'll make the tools go away. We'll do that in just a moment. Right now we're in a free transform mode. This is 90-degree corners. And if I look at my monitor, you will see that I do not have 90-degree corners here. So what we will do is the newer command I was showing you earlier, go to your transform and select distort. That way each corner can be placed independently together, irregardless if it's 90 degrees. So I'm going to stretch it on there, go to here, place it right onto the monitor, and there we are. Voila. 1, 2, 3, and 4. To commit your changes, hit enter on your keyboard. Okay, let's do the same thing to the other. If we come right up in here, or better yet, let's go to the Windows, Arrange, Tile, activate the horse by clicking on the tab. Move tool is activated. The V key is a shortcut for the move tool. Bring it on over, place it on top, get rid of the horse, and Control minus to bring it down. Why? Because when we hit Control T, Control or Command T for free transform, I'm going to transform it. Hold the Alt and Shift down, or Option and Shift if you're on a Mac, and resize it toward the center and make it about the same size as the monitor. Place it next to the monitor, okay, and zoom in, Control plus, fill the screen to help you work a lot more efficiently. Now what do? Edit, transform, distort once again, and place each point 1, 2, 3, 4 on the corners. Okay, hit enter, and it blends it in. Control or Command 0 pops it to full view. Okay, we have our images in the monitor. Our client should be a lot more happy. Now what we're going to do in the second tutorial is we're going to color balance this photograph. It's much more dominated by yellowish, reddish tonality, and we're going to work with color balance to make the blacks richer and blacker and the whites a lot more pure white.